with you some very important things that might shift the needles when you want to develop your own personal brands on YouTube. Well, basically, here's the things. You need to understand your intentions when you develop your own personal brands. What is the main intention that you have? Most people will think that you want to make money, but why is that? Here's another way of saying things. If you want to develop your personal brand just for the sake of recognitions, for the sake of visibilities, then probably you will go it for the views. You want to have your videos to get a lot of views. But if you're a business entrepreneurs, then probably you want to make sales. And if you want to find better careers, then probably you want your future employers just to notice all the things about you. So in that regards, the strategy itself will differ from your goals. So you need to understand what's your goals when you develop your personal brand so that you can customize your videos, your message, the way you're presenting to people to actually resonate with your goals. I give you a simple analogy. If you want to be famous, then what you will need to do with your personal brands? You need to be observed. You need to do the unthinkable things. You need to do the things that people will think that they will not do it by themselves. So instead of doing by themselves, they will just watching you doing it. If that's the case, then you might be do it. But if the reason that you want to develop your own personal brand is actually to help your build up the courage of speaking to the cameras, in order for you to articulate your brains in a more faster way, in order for you to speak more clearly and precise when it comes to the meetings, then it will show your transformations. Then the objective of the goals will actually shift for instead of just views towards becoming self-fulfillment. And be a self-fulfillment is very great opportunities for you because it will help you to transform your life to become better persons. Now, if you want to build a personal brand for your business, then probably you want to focus more on how to convert them into making leads to become your potential clients, to make sales for your business. Then probably you need to address some of the pain points that happen in the customer life. What's the most pain point that actually you can solve it? If example that if they want to find a suitable homes that just have 3 bedrooms with a cost that below 500K, then you might have the opportunities just to tell them. So the reason that you have to develop all these goals is because it can help you to grow your personal brand, to become so magnetic in a way that people just listen to whatever things that you want to talk. People just feel the authenticity, the originality and simplicity in your tone. And this is what matters, isn't it? Understanding your purpose when you want to develop your personal brand will actually help you and direct it towards your achieving the result that you want. Most people just record the videos on the cameras without intentions, without intention who they're going to talk to, with the intention of what they want to achieve with those videos. And this actually, there's a simple methodology that people say that you just throw spaghetti on the wall and just see what sticks. I don't want you to be that. I want you to be intention with the video creations, with the message that you're going to portray, regardless of what social media you choose. If you choose X, if you choose LinkedIn, you might be written a blog post, but just tells your story with intention. Finally, what is the things that you want the most for your personal brands? It is for people to connect with you, isn't it? It's people to become more relatable to you. People can see that you are not an AI, you are actually a human beings that actually can help them to solve their problems. Because if they want to seek for information, they can just ask it to ChatGPT, ask it to Cloud, Gemini. There's a lot of LLM nowadays. But if they want to see your perspective, that will make your personal brand grow stronger, isn't it? That will make you difference. That actually will move the needle. Now, speaking about move the needle, I want to emphasize on some little things that you actually might be forgotten about. It's about simplicity. It's about simplicity. If you want to move a needle in your career progressions, in your personal brand developments, you actually need to think what actually can move the needle in the most simplest way. Why is that matters? Because if you need to move the needle with so much thing and chaotic around your brain, around your mind, your energy, you will tend not to do it. And this is a very fair comment. Like I myself be part and be guilt for these matters. Because when I want to do something, I want to be perfect. I want to be great. I want to be inspired. But eventually I learned that whenever you want to do things that move the needle, it needs to be as simple as possible. Because tiny little change will actually impact the progress in the long run. And you need to think about the long run. I know that you want to make it quick. You want to have quick success. You want to make quick money. You want to leverage your business. You want to pay ads. You want to learn about how to make it organically. You want to make it quick and fast. But the reality is that If you want to make it quick and fast, then you need to develop as fast as possible. And how to do that is actually to lean to yourself, to improve yourself in terms of your communications, in terms of your deliveries, your message, how you record the videos. Example like me, I keep changing the location. Why is that? Because I want to challenge myself. I want to challenge myself if I can record the videos in different type of environments. I just want to see, because I'm introvert, I'm introvert. I'm afraid and shy to talk to the cameras, but here I am today talking to you because I want to deliver this message to you. I want you to understand that for each of personal brand that you're going to develop, you need to have the intention. Why is the intention is this? If you have the correct intentions, then you will figure out the system that might be in place. Speaking about system, it's very important because a lot of people are not focusing on these matters. When you don't have a proper system, you actually will doom to fail. Why is that? It's because social media is actually focusing on consistency. And without consistency, you can't even pop up. You need to remain consistent. And in order for you to remain consistent, you need to have a system that works for you based on the current circumstances, based on the current situations, based on the current life. If you're working 9-to-5 job, you need to find a place for you to record the videos, a place for you to write your blog post, a place for you to get the ideas, a place for you to edit those videos, isn't it? So you need to think about the system. When is the best time for you to record the videos? When your energy will be very peak at the moment? And understand this will actually makes you become a better creator. Now, speaking about creator, I know that you don't want to become a content creator. Yes, it's true. I don't want to become a content creator, but I want to use YouTube as my leverage. I want to use YouTube as my marketing arm. YouTube has a lot of possibilities. I can even use my snippet from my videos to upload it as a Reels in Instagram and TikTok. I can use the description just to reword it so that it can be more concise, to be put it in ads, in Twitters, in threads. So there's a lot of things that I can do, isn't it? I don't want to focus on just a short form content because I want to improve myself in speaking to you. I want to have a relatable moment with you. Because when you keep looking into my journey, and you will look how much I improved. From day one, I struggled to face the cameras. From day one, I stumbled about my words. From day one, I have a lot of fillers words. And nah, and about. There's a lot of words that I've used. But eventually I learned that oftentimes, given time, you will improve your motivations with intention. When you have the correct intention, you'll strive towards it. And I hope this helped.